Come and stand at the top of your mat. Your feet about hip width apart. And bring your hands together at the heart center. Close the eyes for just a moment. Feel the alignment of your body here in Tadasana. And settle down into the feet. And let the arms relax down. And as you breathe in, stretch wide and up overhead. Just feel how that is as you extend up into the fingertips. And then breathe out, soften and fold in. Right down over the legs. A nice deep bend in your knees as you drop your head. I'm going to breathe in and step the left leg back. As we breathe out, bring the knee down to the ground. And then breathe in, lift the arms up to the sky, a gentle crescent moon. Breathe out, let the hands come down. We're going to step on back to downward dog. Inhale. Now, as we exhale, come to your knees, keep your hips up high, bend your arms, land the chest between the hands, the chin down, and then slide on out to the belly, breathing into cobra. Breathe out back to downward dog. Now bring the left foot through as you breathe in. You can even bring the right knee down if you like on that transition. And as we exhale, land the right knee on the earth. Now breathing in gently, rise into crescent moon. And as we breathe out and let the hands come down, step forwards and bow. Inhale, rising up, gently opening up to the sky. And exhale, back to the heart. So that's half of one moon salutation. Let's go other side. Inhale, open the arms wide and stretch up. So we'll be repeating this a number of times. Exhale, fold on in. So each time we'll go a little deeper. So there's no need to rush or force anything. Right leg steps back as we breathe in. And on the out breath, let the knee come down. Inhale, rising crescent moon. So we can bring our hips back and be quite high here in these early rounds. Exhale, let the hands come down. Step on back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, this 8-point pose. So the hips stay up, pelvic floor engaged, lower belly lifting, then smooth out onto the earth, rising cobra. And back, downward dog. Exhale. Right foot forwards as we inhale. And as you exhale, bring the back knee down if it isn't already. Feel the earth and then rise up. Inhale, crescent moon. Now hands down and step forwards. Long exhale. Breathing all the way into that forward bend. And rising in the wake of the inhale to the sky. Gather hands to the heart, exhale, and pause now. Standing tall in Tadasana, take a breath. Next inhale, we begin again. Open the arms, reach up. Exhale, soften, bow down. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale and settle down. Knee to the earth, hips low. Inhale, rising, crescent moon. Exhale, hands come down. The inhale takes us to downward dog. Feel the lift in the lower belly. Keep the lift in the lower belly as you drop to your knees, chest and chin. Exhale. Slide on through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards, inhale. Rooting down as we exhale. The knee comes down, the hips come down. And from those roots, gently inhale, rise up. Exhale to our standing forward bend. Keep breathing out as you bow. And follow your inhale up, all the way reaching. Gathering in, exhale. Inhale, arms wide, open, reach. Exhale, bow. Right leg steps back, inhale. And exhale, anchor down. Inhale, so we're starting to move a little deeper now. We can let the hips be a little lower. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, downward dog. So keeping the rhythm of the breath, moving with it like a moving meditation. Knees to the earth, chest and chin to the earth, hips up, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forwards. Inhale. Exhale, settle. Deep through the hips. Inhale, rising. Exhale, step up. Landing in slow motion. Forward fold. Inhale, open. Exhale to the heart. And pause. A breath here. Inhale, arms wide and up to the sky. Exhale, fold in. Perhaps a little deeper now. Breathe out for a little longer. Fold the head in. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, flow to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards. Inhale. Exhale, landing, knee to the earth. Crescent moon. Inhale. Exhale, stepping up to our forward fold. Long exhale. Inhale, rising to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Bring the knee down. Keep the hips low. Exhale. Feel the roots. Inhale, rising. Feel a deeper crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, downward dog. Knees, chest and chin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forwards, inhale. Back knee down, exhale. Inhale, open crescent moon. Exhale, step up and bow. Inhale, rising. Gathering hands back to the heart, exhale. Pause, a breath in Tadasana. In this next and final round, let's change the hands a little bit. Bring the hands behind your hips, fingers pointing up or out to the side. Breathe in and open up through the heart as you sort of pull down and press forwards with your hands. And then bow. And as we do, rub the hands down the backs of the legs, like a little massage until you get to your ankles and fold in. Now inhale, fingertips to the earth, left leg back. Exhale, down to the earth. Keep the hips low. Inhale, open your deeper crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards. Inhale. Down on the back knee, exhale. Stay deep through your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down and step forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, rising up. Open the arms to the sky. And draw them back to your heart. Exhale. Hands around the back of the hips, soften through the knees. And then inhale, rise through the legs, through the hips, through the heart, a standing back bend. And bow, exhale. Prana flow massage down the backs of the legs to the ankles. Fingertips to the earth, right leg back, inhale. Knee comes down, exhale. Feel the roots deep through your hips, open, crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the earth. Downward dog, breathe in. Knees, chest and chin, breathing out. Inhale, open. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot, inhale. Go down, exhale. Stay low through the hips. Inhale, open, crescent moon, slow. Exhale, stepping forwards, bowing down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, gather in. Hands to the heart and pause. Step back a little bit down the mat. Take the feet a little bit wider, turning the toes slightly out. Take a breath in and open the arms up to the sky. We'll move into the hips here a little bit. So we bend our knees, come towards the squat. Lean in, elbows inside your knees, hands at the heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out, sit a little bit deeper. So only going as low as feels okay for knees, ankles, hips. Breathe. Pop a couple of blocks under your hips here if you like. Take another breath. And then we're going to come and sit down. And as we sit, we're going to keep the left leg bent and extend the right leg out on a diagonal line. Move the left foot forwards a little bit. Bring your left hand to hold your ankle. Bring your right hand across to touch the left wrist. And as you breathe in, pull your arm back across your chest, opening right back. Look at the fingertips. And as you exhale, sweep it up overhead in an arc and all the way to that wrist again. Let's do that a couple of times. So we breathe in like a bow and arrow. You pull across the chest. Exhale up and over and down. One more. Inhale, so this little twist, opening across the heart. Exhale, over and down. Now, take this foot into you, dropping the knee out to the side. Lean on over towards the right leg. Now breathe in and bring the left arm up and over. Pause here, breathe. Feeling this deep stretch right down the left side of the body. Try bending the top arm now, holding the base of the skull. Breathe in, let the head move into the hand. Breathe out. Come up as you breathe in. Breathe out, bend the right leg up. So foot about at the edge of your mat and open the left leg even wider than that. Okay. Right hand holding your right ankle. So there's a bit of a gap between the foot and the hip. We take our left hand towards the wrist. Breathe in, sort of bow and arrow action, open across your heart and extend out. Breathe out, up and over and to the wrist. So inhale, pull back across the heart, extend to the fingers. Exhale, up and over. Let's go one more time. So the right arm is inside the right leg, leg and the arm pressing against each other, up and over. And then draw the right foot in closer, kind of a Baddha style position there, the knee out to the side. Now lean on over that left leg. And if it's too much hand on the leg, put the hand on the ground outside it. Breathe in and open across the chest, right arm overhead, open the side body. Breathe out. Just settling into your breath here. A deep stretch down the side of the body, keeping the chest as open as we can. Now try bringing the hand behind your head, leaning the head into the hand. It's a little more intense. Take one more breath. Long exhale. And then release. Come back to the center. Now, could you take both legs out wide in that V shape, Upavisthakonasana? Press out through the legs into the heels. Try to find your sit bones if you can, but if you need to, if your back is rounded in that position, bring the hands behind you, lean back and lift more space through the front of your body. So this is not much use to us, okay? We bring our hands back, lean back and open up through the front body, much better. Now, if you can sit up vertically up on your sit bones, you may be able to breathe your way forwards past that vertical line to a forward fold. And if you do, hands in front of you. So just listen to your own body now. We're going to take a few breaths, easing on into this. Sole in the legs, press the legs down and out into the heels so that the upper body is not in any way straining. Now reach your limit and breathe there. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, ease in. Come up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw your knees in. Now, mermaid, swing your legs to the left, separating the knees, so right foot against the left leg. Turn to the right. Put your right hand on the ground, your left hand on the front knee. Let the hips come with you. Now, from here, push down into the hand, lift the left arm up overhead. You can stay right there or go higher with your hips. Breathing here. Now open a little more. Can you bring the heart up, the hips up? Then bring it on back down. Hips to the earth. We're going to swing our legs around in front and then over the other way. Same position, mermaid, in the other direction. So right hand on the left leg, left hand on the ground behind. And as we twist, the left hip stays put. You're as vertical as you can be, but you let your right hip come up and around with you. Now put the left hand really firm on the ground. Raise that right arm over your head, extending from the right hip to the fingertips. Stay there or get even more solid through the left hand and float the hips up and forwards for this little back bend. Yes, breathe. Exhale, let's sit back down. Good, bring the legs around in front. And we will fold into a little seated forward bend. So come up your mat a little bit, feet straight out ahead of you. Draw the flesh back from your sit bones as you fold. Now you can bend your knees if you like in this. Dropping in from the lower back right through to the top of the neck. Now we're going to come up on an inhale. Now you're going to choose. You're going to come back into plough or just lie with the legs up in the air. So here's our two options. We can roll back over, the feet towards the floor behind the head, keeping the hands on the back or on the ground, or roll back. Just let the legs come up to the air and circle the feet there. Now the other option is to put those feet on the ground and pop blocks in under your hips for a supported bridge. So let's do what works for you here now. Just taking the next couple of breaths. If we're in plough, keep it really gentle. Keep it restorative, receptive, not pushing, not forcing, but it will ease and open gradually, breath by breath. Depends on the time of day too. Early morning is going to feel quite stiff. Later in the day, maybe less so. Take another breath just where you are. And then we're going to roll on down. We'll meet each other on the floor, on the back. We'll bend the knees, draw them in. Now put the feet on the ground, bending the knees, rock the hips forwards. And as you breathe out, just tuck the arms in under your body so your palms are flat on the ground. Now straighten out your legs. Breathe in, press down with your hips, sit on your hands, press on the elbows, lift the ribs, the heart, tuck those elbows in and head back, fish pose, Matsyasana. Breathe. Now lift the head tiny bit, flatten out, knees into the chest again. A little rock, a little hug here. Now put the left foot on the floor and wrap the right leg over the top, closing your thighs together. Open the arms out wide, breathe in. Now lift your hips a little bit to the right and then drop your knees over to the left. So if this twist works for you, great. If you prefer a different one, you could uncross the legs and do the twist that you prefer. Breathe in. Wherever you are, just breathe out and broaden across your chest. Perhaps turning the head to the right, but not necessarily. Unwind as you're ready, inhaling to the center. And we'll set that up on the other side. So left leg over the right. And before we drop the legs to the right, just lift your hips a little bit to the left so that as you drop your legs to the right, you'll be on the outside of your right hip, but also your pelvis will be roughly in line with the middle of the heart. So we're not kind of twisted off the central axis. Turning the head to the left, if it's comfortable, you might, a little like you did with your pelvis, just lift and turn it rather than rolling it to the left. And go inside. Breathe into what's here. How much can you let go now? Come back as you're ready, breathe in. Straighten it all up. Breathing out, we'll draw the knees in. And then one more time, let's bring our feet up to the sky. You may have done this already. Twirling your feet, drawing little circles with your toes. So if this is very strong to bring those legs up like that, bend your knees. Really let your knees bend and just draw those circles, freeing up your ankles, your feet. Now happy baby. Let go and bring the feet to the floor, Baddha-konasana. Feet together, knees apart. So we can do our usual reaching the arms overhead and then interlacing the fingers under the head, or you can just have the arms wide, what feels good for you. Go to your 3-phase breath. Now close your eyes and fill the lungs from the bottom through the middle to the top. Take all the time you need. Smooth, even exhalation in your own time. When you're ready at the end of a breath, whether that's 1 or 2 or 3, we will lift our knees, feet apart, drop the knees in against each other, and bring the hands to rest on the body. And breathe here. Just feel the breath. Not doing it now, you're just letting it come and go, but feel it. And you may decide, I'm just going to drop it all out into Savasana here, stretching out the legs and the arms, resting into the earth. Or let's roll over to the side and gather the cushions, the props, the blankets, the eye pillow, and settle down. And when you've found your place and you're cozy, let your body drop into the earth. And take a moment just to feel that. And you'll notice if there are any adjustments you need to make, do that. So if anything isn't quite right, change it. And then feel your body settle. Feel the ground underneath you. And notice if any part of your body is having to reach out to be where it is. Can you let the joints soften? So that the limbs land where they do. Let them be held and supported in these places. Feel the gentle coming and going of your breath. Become aware of your head. And let the weight of the head settle into the floor. As though sinking, or maybe it is, into a soft cushion. Feel the head sink deeper. And the softening effect on the neck and shoulders. Soften the skin on the scalp. And feel the skin on the face relax. The eyes softening into their sockets. The mouth letting go. Feel the breath come and go through your nose. And the whole face soften and breathe. Let the head sink deeper. And from this letting go of the physical weight of your head and the mental effort, Feel ease spreading down through the neck and shoulders and out through the whole body and each limb. Let your body be held. Let it breathe. Take one more moment just to be fully present. And then repeat your own positive affirmation 3 times. Or repeat to yourself now, just this moment, here and now. Let's take a bigger, deeper breath in. Let's have a little stretch out through the limbs. And then gather your knees up into your body. Give yourself a hug. When you're ready, roll over to your side and come on up. And find a seat that's comfortable for you for just a moment. And bring the hands together at the heart center. Let the head bow just a little bit as you look inwards. Notice how you feel this moment. Bring to mind something in your life you feel grateful for. Breathe in. Let's stretch on up to the sky. Breathe out. Gather the hands together. Draw them down to the third eye, the heart center, and the earth. Namaste.